What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to episode number 79 of Debate and Destroy, the one and only podcast we go track for track to find out which album reigns supreme. I'm Black Out Biljo. My co-host is always the Fiend from Carrizo Springs.
Local JJ.
Local JJ. We brought back the most infamous maggot of all of San Antonio.
The one
The
maggot.
only, the greatest maggot there is. Mr.
Yep.
Vaughn, dude. Welcome
Hi.
back.
Welcome back, bro.
Yeah.
I know last time we did Volume 3 and versus Point 5, the Great Chapter.
Yes.
So that was a fun time. And now today we're doing the two bangers, the two classics.
Yeah, two classics.
Yeah.
The most
So
famous albums from them, dude.
oh yeah, definitely. It's got to be. And Vaughn, you're the one that brought the idea to the table. Who brought the idea to the table? I'm pretty sure it was
I did.
Vaughn. Oh, it was you?
I did.
Okay.
But I thought they matched up well. I was like,
Yes.
yes. People argue about these. You know?
Yeah. And we had talked about it a long time ago. I think after the Korn episode. And we didn't do it because so on one of our first episodes we did the original, like the OG Korn versus Slipknot.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like we didn't want to bring it back that quickly, so it's been
It's
been
while.
like 70 episodes. Time to
Yes.
bring it back. But
Yes.
Yeah.
what's it called? Yeah, these two going against each other is just like it's a tough one. But I'm glad that we're doing it because they did line up track wise.
Yes.
And then I think I have a preference, but I always see on the internet that everyone is always about like how Iowa is just as good as Slipknot.
Yeah.
which
Some
I guess we'll
consider
find
even
out.
better, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to be a battle for sure.
Vaughn, do you remember the first time you heard these albums? Because I'm assuming it wasn't when they came out. I'm just gonna bet on that.
I would say the first time I heard it was whenever I was younger. My dad would play. He would play the live concert in London.
Yes,
Oh,
dude.
that was
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
one.
Disasterpiece.
That was
Yeah.
04, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up for one of the songs, so I will. But I think I've watched that DVD like 100,000
I
times.
wish I would have lied.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because
dude.
that was like I had like the Slipknot records when I was really young.
Yeah.
Especially like after Iowa, like when Volume 3 came out, that's when I started buying CDs. So like I definitely had those. But I had heard not Spit It Out, Wait and Bleed.
Wait and
since,
Bleed was
like,
my first song.
since I was like
Yes.
that came out when I was like 10 years old. That was the greatest thing that ever happened. But either way, the Disaster Pieces was the one, I think that the first live DVD I ever bought with my own money. And I remember watching it like 100 times because you could do that thing where you could switch the cameras
yeah,
of the
the
different
camera
thing,
members.
yeah.
And dude, they've never done that since. Like
Yeah, that was really
That was
cool.
one of the coolest. You're just like, no, I'm going to watch Joey play all these songs.
It's
you know?
really cool.
What's it called?
Yeah.
I saw something cool on Reddit. I saw someone posted like cam footage of them in the back row of that concert. So it looked weird.
Oh,
'cause
really?
you
That's
see like
wild.
like you're used to seeing all like the high quality like
Yeah.
cameras, but then now you see like a footage of like someone just in the back corner like for the whole show. It looks weird.
That's crazy. I need to look that up because like the perspective that they put out, like I still think it's so odd that I don't know, a lot of the live DVDs now, like no one's gotten that creative in a long
Yeah.
time, I feel like. That, and it was such a Slipknot thing to do, but it was
Yeah.
cool. Also Sid during that show was just
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking
Oh, my
madman,
gosh.
And I really think, we just saw the Slipknot do the whole first album and Fool
Yes.
and go back to that gimmick.
That was
But
really good.
It was amazing.
Yes.
It really was. And it was cool to experience the jumpsuits and like just the first album. But I think I would have liked it more if they did the first two albums.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
For,
If we
our
could have
for the
thrown,
money
like-
we spent, yeah.
For the money that we spent, like I would have liked to have maybe Disasterpiece, People Equal Shit,
That
a
would've been
couple
good.
of the bangers off of Iowa.
Yeah. Iowa is this year, right? Isn't it this year, the 25th? Right?
No.
25th, that's next year because it
Is
came
it
out in
next year?
2001.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully
but
they do it. That'd be a good one.
if they did, it would sell just as well. I think.
Oh,
I really
yeah.
think it would get people to go back, especially with Eloy.
Oh,
I come in.
my
But it was
gosh.
so odd when they did Australia for that same leg. They
Mm-hmm.
were playing People Equal Shit. They were like opening with it or something.
They weren't doing this, the full set. They were doing just a random one.
Oh, they were playing all
Yeah.
types of songs. Oh, okay.
yeah,
so they dropped.
busted
Okay.
out Killing Name from.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, and
From
I
All
think-
Hope Is Gone.
Maybe I did. That's right because I think
Yeah.
I saw they played Custer maybe.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
played some randoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I saw them for that tour, the 25th. This is a shirt from it. You can kind of see it says 25 right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
cool.
Nice.
so that whole concert, I wore my jumpsuit and the freaking mask the whole time. I was headbanging
Oh,
the
that's-
whole
Were you at
time.
the
That was
Austin
the-
show?
Huh?
Were you at the Austin show?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, we were
okay,
there
nice.
too.
Yeah, we were there too.
Yeah.
That was an
And
experience.
then I had a line of people. So me and my dad both wore the mask. You know, the two masks I had here last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
We had a line of people all wanting pictures. And
Oh, that's
they
cool.
wouldn't leave us alone.
we
Stars.
should have hit up Vaughn when we went, dude. When we could have
I was
gotten a
on the
couple
bottom
pictures.
floor. It was good.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome,
Yeah,
man.
we did pick because I immediately like one of my dreams since I was a kid was like seeing that Slipknot era.
Yeah,
like, that
me
was
too.
like the one thing. Like, dude, I want to see Corey with the dreads.
know.
I want to
Oh,
see
yeah.
like all of that craziness. But
Now we gotta get started, but my favorite all-time concert from them is the Big Day Out. I love that show, dude.
Oh, you mean like on YouTube
on
and shit?
YouTube,
They like to watch? Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
dude. It's my favorite all time, dude. It's so fucking good. They go nuts, dude.
Had
The energy.
you seen Slipknot before then, right?
Yeah, this is probably like my 6, 7 times seeing them.
Nice.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, we're
good.
about the same, actually.
Yeah,
We've seen
just
them a
because
lot.
of Knotfest.
And not Fest
Because
and
we saw them
Mayhem.
headline twice, so that was a lot.
We saw that Slayer Slipknot one. That was fucking
Yeah, that was
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah.
What was that? 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good time. What was going to ask you? For you, just in like being the diehard maggot that you are, like are these two the best undeniably Slipknot albums, or do you think that it's a contest between some of the others that are just as good?
I think just these two are just both the best ones out of all.
Yeah,
like,
Iowa and the subtitled, they're the top tier, but
But
they
the
haven't been beaten.
Yeah, the other ones are good in their own way, but these two are always going to be up there.
Yeah,
Neck and neck.
yeah. No, I don't blame you. I feel the same way, to be honest. I think, not to say I don't love Volume 3.
Yeah,
and
the Volume 3 is good, but this is a
Yeah.
whole different level.
These are
Yeah, I
different
agree.
levels, yeah,
I
for
agree.
sure, dude.
I agree. Dang, dude. So let's throw it back. 1999, 2001. I know we had to do home and away for the green screen, and I have to pick Iowa just because the other one would look so dumb as the backdrop. Right? Like it's too busy. Let's just have the goat back there in white. That's what I think.
Man, I should have looked it up. I don't know which one has more sales.
Slipknot, the original, definitely has sold more.
I don't know,
Like,
bro.
No, I do. You
All
brought
right.
this up on the other episode, got proved so wrong. Where do you get these sales
Vaughn,
metrics?
what do you-
What do you mean, Vaughn? The biggest single in Slipknot's career is all on the first record, the two biggest. Stop.
could be.
You're
Whatever.
embarrassing yourself. All right, we're going to go. Boom, Iowa in the background. All right. Okay, we got a long fucking journey.
Yes, we
14
do.
songs. Let's,
already
See what I
getting
did? I clapped
tired,
too
dude.
hard. I got too excited. Okay, 14 songs. Let's jump into this. If you've never checked out the pod before, what we do is go track for track. Each track gets 2 out of 3 votes, gets a point. The album with the most points wins in the end. So we will finally find out if Iowa or Slipknot is the better record. So let's start this off with the fucking bang, dude.
Yes.
Let's just blend the intros with them, right? Because they both kind of bleed in, but we can
Yes,
talk about them.
of course.
But Sic versus People equals shit.
God damn. Both explosive songs.
Yeah.
Dude. Go right to it,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, let me even start before we even go to the songs. Just off the top of y'all's head, which intro do you prefer? The one with the crazy numbers or the one before People Equal Shit?
I like the first one. The crazy numbers.
The whole
Yeah.
thing I think is sick.
Yeah.
The whole thing I think
It
is
gets
sick.
me hyped, dude. I don't
Yeah.
know why. It just gets me pumped.
Yeah. What about you, Vaughn?
I can't pick because both of them, like I've seen them in context, like in the both concerts.
Yeah.
Like they both like are really hype. Like I'm
Yeah,
just
they
waiting
get
for
you
them.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting, and then the curtains drop and they start playing. You know, like
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
is tough.
I can't pick.
I think I'm on JJ though, with JJ. I think I'd go with Sick just because he keeps repeating it
Yes,
and
dude.
repeating it.
It's
And
really weird.
It is super weird. What's the Iowa one? It's like Sid's grandpa died,
Yeah,
and
he's
he like
screaming.
He's just screaming in the
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
It builds up well, but I think the Sick one, the one before Sick, is just too much. Can't even remember what the freaking some collection of numbers, right?
Yeah. I don't even know what the
Isn't it?
numbers are.
I think the numbers are the barcode of their first album, the Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat.
Oh,
I think,
that's right.
I believe
You're right.
so.
You're right, dude. That Mate. What is it?
Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat. Yeah.
Mate, feed, kill, repeat. Have Carlos, who's been on the podcast many times, brings up that first EP because I don't know if you've seen this. If you try to buy that CD, like the original copy, it's like, dude, people sell it on Discogs for like thousands of dollars.
That's
Like it's
insane.
crazy. I had no idea that people
No,
were that
it's-
into like getting that Slipknot CD.
I made my own bootleg one because it was like $20 to make my own.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For me, it's like digitally, it's out
Yeah.
there, but you
Yeah.
know, like hardcore creators because it had like a really limited run. I think.
Yeah.
That's
When
insane.
they did it,
now,
but
honestly.
yeah. Okay, let's get into the songs though, dude. Sick and People Equal Shit. When the music actually starts, and we
Yes.
get into this, both of these are arguably top 5 songs.
Oh,
in
absolutely.
Slipknot's career. So this is probably the hardest battle, probably in the entire album, dude. To be honest.
Oh,
JJ,
my
you gotta
God.
stop messing with that,
God,
dude.
There you go.
I'm gonna
There
teach
we
you how
go.
to
We
set
got
it
it.
up.
We got it.
But what's it called? I think with Sick, dude, I've seen it live so many times.
Yeah.
I've heard it so many times. It's a fucking Sepultura knockoff with the riffs, but in Slipknot's own style.
Yeah.
But dude, every time it gets me going. Like
It gets me going,
It
yes.
has not aged, is what I'm trying to get at. Because I've definitely heard Sick more than I've heard both a lot, but I've heard Sick like probably 20 times more than People Equal Shit.
During Knotfest, they were opening up with People Equal Shit into Sick. So when we first saw
That's
it.
right.
So they, in my opinion, live perspective, I know we're going to go studio over here, but just the live perspective, I prefer Sick. But studio, dude, I gotta go. People Equal Shit, bro.
You jumping in the vote right now? We're not
I'm
gonna
going
talk
into.
about
Oh,
it?
I want to talk about it.
Damn, dude.
Because
We're just
I love.
I know there's 14 tracks, but you're ready, dude. You're just like, let's fucking
No,
vote.
I'm going because I really. Yes, it's him just vocals screaming. It's out of control. It's all chaos. But then when he gets to the breakdown, dude, it's just let's go, dude. It gets me going. Makes me want to get in the pit, dude. It's everything I want in a Slipknot song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Both of these are like everything I would want in a Slipknot song. I think the one thing that they don't have is just like a singing part. There's no singing in either, which is crazy. How
just
popular
harsh
the songs
vocals,
are.
yes.
Yeah. Dude, one thing I can't that I just can reinforce on both sides of it, but maybe on the People Equal Shit side, because I've seen Eloy do it on his YouTube and all that isolated, is the drumming. It's just like out of control.
He's thinking
like,
hard.
Joey.
It's just Joey is so wild on both of these
Dude,
albums,
both
dude.
of them
Like,
just going nuts all over the
yeah,
place.
but definitely on People Equal Shit, that breakdown is so fast and nasty, and especially with the opening blast and stuff. And Corey Scream just complements it so well. Also, the one thing too is like they always had Chris and Clown do the screams at that beginning part.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They trade off.
Yeah.
And every time I think they nail it live. Like they just go, one does it, the other one does it, the other one does it.
left, right, and it sounds really
until
cool.
you get Corey to get, that come in and you're just like, dude, that build up hits so fucking good. Whereas on the Sick side, it goes quicker right into the action, right? The ba 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 ba. But
it's a little more straightforward for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not as much as a build up, but Vaughn, what do you think, man? Like, tell us about your opinions on these two. Are they top 5 Slipknot songs? Both of them?
People Equal Shit's top 5. Sick, I like Sick, but like I think the others are better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do enjoy like the samples in it. Like whenever the Here Comes the Pain. Whenever
that one's fun.
Like
yeah.
that part live, I'm like, it's fucking cool.
Yeah, I think you're right on that because the one thing too is like Sick has it has like not I don't want to say like the same quality riff wise, but it's just like I think it might be the nostalgia for everyone that puts it on that high status, right? Like if it wasn't the first song on the first record, would I think Sick is the place that I hold it? Maybe not.
Yeah.
But it is a great way to start it because the Here Comes the Pain, you get everything.
Yeah.
It sets the tone of the album.
Yeah, it sets the tone of the album. It's everyone's first glimpse into the band, so it's kind of hard to like. Yeah, it's tough, but I don't know. To put it to a vote, dude.
I agree with Vaughn, though. There's better songs on this album
than Sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Are there better albums on Iowa than People Equal Shit?
Wait, what was it called?
What?
Are there better songs on Iowa than People Equal Shit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I don't think there is.
What?
I think People Equal Shit is the best
song
on Iowa.
No way, dude. What do you think, Vaughn?
We'll get there, and we'll rank them. But I definitely think People Equal Shit is the best song.
It's up there.
I think it's one of the best openers.
Yeah,
I'll give it that.
And this is going to go into my vote, but I think it is. This one was super tough. It was very close, but like you said, I think there's better ones than Sick on Slipknot.
Yeah.
I think People Equal Shit is the best opener they've had. I think it's the best song on Iowa, and I think that chorus is like one of the best screaming choruses that Slipknot has. Like when you see it live, everyone sings it. It's so simple, but it's really, really effective.
Yeah. I agree.
There's one thing I wish they had in the studio version versus like the London concert.
Yeah.
Is a Sid scratching in the beginning of it and stuff sounds really
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I wish they had that in the studio version.
Yeah, that's true. It does
It's like a good build up.
Yeah, it gives it more of a build up than it already has. But yeah, dude, there's some touches on that live, which is, dude, it's crazy they can perform these songs live with 9 people, right? Like with some of the little like nuances, like the keg hitting and Sid's thing, and then what is the oh my God, what's the guy with the spikes? Is it Craig?
Craig.
Craig. What is Craig even doing? He's doing something.
Yeah.
And I know it's helping with the sound. But
some
like,
samples in the background.
Yeah, some samples.
Yeah.
And if they weren't there, I think we'd notice. But like working all together to pull off the sound they have on the record, because that Disasterpieces, the live show in London, does a really good job of like showing that, dude, they're very close to being just like getting the same exact sounds they had on the record. Like especially Corey's voice.
Very
which
close
is wild.
and even more because they added more.
And adding, so it's just like just crazy. But no, man, this one was tough. I went back and forth, but I really think People Equal Shit is a better song than Sick.
Yeah. My initial pick was Sick. Like,
Yeah, in my head,
Yeah.
I agree. Like
Yeah.
when I first looked at it, I'm like, no, I think Sick is better. Then I listen back and forth. I'm like, bro, People Equal Shit
It's
is
incredible.
is so nasty.
It's
like,
so good. The
It's
breakdown's
one of the
incredible.
nasty. That's why I'm like, and we'll go through it when on Iowa, but I don't. There's no song that tops it on Iowa. Like it's crazy how good that song is.
I don't know. I don't know
It's
if I agree
perfect.
with that, dude.
For me, like
Yeah.
you said, what else could you get from a Slipknot record? That's what I think about People Equal Shit as a song. I think I'd always put a top 3 Slipknot songs. I'm like, this literally is like encapsulates what the band is about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that edgy, like, you know,
Pure
teenage
chaos.
feelings that you have, like,
Harsh
man,
vocals.
fuck everyone.
Yeah, dude.
People do equal shit. I remember, I think I heard this the first time, and I was like, I don't know, maybe like 11 or 12, and I'm like, this is scary. Like, I don't, like, do they really equal shit? And then it was like, when I got to like 15, I was like, yeah, they do. Fuck yeah. I had my nose ring. It's like, fuck all of them. So, no, but I do love
hilarious,
people and
dude.
shit. So I'm going to go that way. Vaughn,
Yeah.
what do you think? What are you picking?
People Equal Shit.
Dang, we're
Easily.
going to go
Wow.
clean sweep? I thought one of us would go Sick.
I know. I almost went there. I went there.
Dang,
I was
dude.
going with the live perspective. Like I said,
Yeah.
I prefer it live than People Equal Shit. But studio wise, dude, wow, different ballpark.
Dang, Iowa getting the first points on the board? Woo! Wow. Okay.
First one.
First one. All right, let's go into track number 2, dude.
This one's a battle too,
Eyeless
dude.
versus Disasterpiece. No, this one is really tough too.
This
What a
one's
great
hard,
one,
bro.
Man, I think I have. Speaking of like clips of like YouTube and
Yeah.
live Slipknot, I think I have watched that Joey drumming the intro of Eyeless maybe more than
Oh,
any
yeah.
drum video ever. Like I've seen that video so many times, and every time I watch him, like, dude, how does he make it look that easy? While keeping like perfect doubles and like spinning
yeah,
his
spinning his
head.
head.
Dude,
You're
it's
like, dude,
wild.
that's like not right. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I could fucking try to do that for 10 years. I'd still be sloppy, and there's no way I'd be, you know, headbanging while I'm doing it. So
It's crazy.
because that tempo was so quick, and he just fucking slays those drum fills.
Dude, he's
the drumming
going
makes that
hard.
song, which a lot of songs on the Slipknot
Yes.
side, this songs made by the drumming, but that one, Eyeless specifically, that intro without those fills are so iconic.
It's just
dude.
structured chaos. So he's doing whatever the
Yeah.
fuck he wants, but it goes along with the song, dude, so well.
Yeah, and I think one of the things too with like Slipknot that not any other band that I can think of off the top of my head, especially during this time, maybe more on the industrial side, which they kind of bleeds into Slipknot sound, is the song starts with them like building off of a drum sample, right? Like that really fast paced like
Yeah.
drum sample and going from there. What other band in extreme metal was doing that at the time?
No.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And the fact, you know, we can even debate because I know a lot of like the elitists of the metal world wouldn't even consider Slipknot extreme anymore. But like, dude, going
It's
back, I'm
pretty
like, dude,
fucking heavy,
this is
dude.
crazy how
Yeah.
popular
Back then
they
it
are
was,
for
yeah.
how fucking like it hits me now more than ever, you know, because going back to some of the hard rock and heavy metal stuff that we do, I'm like, how
Yeah.
the fuck did they get this big? Like, this shit is so heavy.
Yeah,
you know?
it's chaotic.
But yeah,
dude.
no one has built off an instrumental sample like that, and so that hits me
No.
really hard with Eyeless. They do it, they trickle it in other songs, but I can't think of like a song on the top of my head where it's like, and the very first part of the song is you're listening to like a drum sample. Who knows where they got that drum
Yeah,
sample from?
and usually
I'm gonna
there-
look that up.
Usually
you know?
there's a lot of open space with the drums, but with like this, like you said, in the
Yeah.
industrial part, there's a lot of chaos going on with
Yeah,
Joey.
but there is open space.
Yeah.
It's just filled by like a sample. You know what I mean? Instead of like someone actually drumming it, which I think
Yeah.
is so cool.
Yeah.
You know, because he builds off of it. You know, with the
Yeah.
you know, all that shit still going on in the back. And is it Mick? It must be Mick doing that.
Mick, yeah, I did.
Like that shit. It all works perfect. That is like more so than Sick. I think Eyeless really gives you the Slipknot sound like in one song, you know, with because it just sticks out more with that sampling.
agree.
You know, and especially the way that Corey handles
Dude,
the verses.
The breakdown to end all breakdowns, dude.
Oh,
They got the
yeah.
ending so slow it down, then go
Now,
back to the riff, dude.
Vaughn, can you
Wow.
explain to me? And maybe I should have looked this up because I'm not sure. What does it mean to not be able to see California without Marlon Brando's eyes?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I remember I saw or I read an interview that he said that a homeless person told him that.
Really? And he just made it a line? I mean, it's a great line, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you can interpret it however you want, but I just think it's such an interesting
He
line.
got like really like in his head, and he just made into the
crazy
song.
person.
Yeah.
They are crazy. They're from Iowa, dude.
Yeah, singing songs about Marlon Brando. But dude, sidetrack. What a great actor. No, but that line, I just think it's so funny to watch like a crowd full of metalheads
Just
screaming about Marlon Brando. Like, you can't see California without Marlon Brando. It's like such a weird line, but it works really well in the song. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's switch over to Disasterpiece. I love the intro of Disasterpiece.
I've always loved the intro.
Yeah.
Well, when I was growing up, though, the second half I always hated it.
Really?
And then when we did this for the practice, like, you know, I was running through it, and I finally clicked, dude. I was like, fuck, I love this song so much
Really?
now. Yeah, for the longest time, I never loved it. Like, I always loved
Yeah.
the intro because, you know, simple, it gets build up, it gets hard.
Yeah.
And then it just changes, the transitions, multiple transitions. I never loved that part, but it gradually grew on me, and I love it now, dude. I really do.
I think I've loved Disasterpiece from the start. Even when I was younger, I would always laugh at the opening line.
Yeah. That
Like,
line
I've
is-
never not like that line is so ridiculous.
I always
wanna
cringe for the
slit your
longest
throat
time,
and
dude.
fuck the wound, right?
Yeah.
So it is, I'm like, dude, come on. Like, this
Yeah.
is as if people equal shit. We're already going full edge. That one is too much, dude. But is it the chorus? The chorus is the part I think when I was younger because of the blasting that I can do. Like, I like the verses. It took me a while to get into the chorus when I was younger. Now, like, blasting, we fucking listen.
Yeah,
to
we do it
tons
all
of
the time
blasting.
now,
But yeah, that noises. People make noise. Is it noises? Right.
think
Yeah,
so,
it's
yeah.
noises, yeah.
Yeah, like I remember the first time I heard that. I think that might have been one of the first times I heard blasting, like at that velocity.
See, and I always thought it was just too edgy, too cringy, but like it just clicks. It
Yeah.
clicks, dude. It's good.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
One thing I have to bring up about that intro is I've never seen them be able to do it live. Like, I love that intro, but
Yeah.
I've never seen Nick able to. Because it's a tough, weird, like pinch harmonic.
Yes,
I don't know
it
what he's
sounds weird,
doing.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
strange harmonic to get. But if someone's
just sounds
seen
off.
it, send me the fucking link. I want to see it. And the last time they did it, it was a backtrack. Because it was too perfect. I'm like, that's a fucking backtrack.
The
That's
one
not it.
time we saw it, that was like 2012.
I think they played it. This time with with them doing the whole anniversary. The time before that, I'm pretty sure they played it, didn't they? When we saw them with Gojira, Behemoth, and Volbeat.
Oh, I don't remember. Maybe they did
I think
actually.
they did. Because I remember seeing it and I was really close. But anyway, Vaughn, tell us Disasterpiece. What do you think about it?
I still love freaking Clown and Chris is like screaming with Corey.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just bouncing off and like the chorus
Yeah.
and everything. Like that's good. But versus Eyeless is like a classic to me. Like even whenever I was waiting to see them,
Yeah.
I think I've only heard them play Eyeless 2 times. But whenever they finally played it, I was like hype. I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
waiting
Yeah.
for that moment for so long.
Yeah. No, I can understand that. The anticipation for Eyeless.
Yes.
Especially when you first hear it.
Yeah.
And dude, even still, I've seen some, that was like a 6-7 times. I think they played it every time. And still, every time that intro comes on, you're like,
Yes, dude.
"Fuck."
Like it's time.
Whereas like Disasterpiece, I want to have that feeling, but the intro's like, wait, what are they playing? Oh, it's Disasterpiece. No, I like Disasterpiece, but we didn't even get to the breakdown. The breakdown of Disasterpiece is
Oh,
fucking
Oh, it's
yeah.
awesome, man.
That's
yeah,
good.
it's one of the best ones on the record.
Yes.
But dude, no, it's tough. I agree with you. I think like I like it a lot, but I can't understand a world where Disasterpiece is better than Eyeless. Like, it's not happening, bro. I'm taking Eyeless.
Oh, that's so tough.
JJ, come on. You know you're on because you picked
Yeah.
Eyeless,
Yeah,
right? That
Eyeless,
was like
yeah.
the build-up had to be there.
I wanna, yeah.
You know it's Eyeless,
It's
dude.
the better song.
There's
yeah.
no
It's
way.
So tough,
like I
dude.
like Disasterpiece a lot, but
It's that last breakdown for Eyeless. God
Oh,
damn
it's
it,
so
dude.
nasty.
It's so nasty
Yeah.
and heavy and slow.
Yeah.
I love it too much. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Wow.
Eyeless goes up. Wow,
I
we're,
can't
we're
believe
all on
it.
the same page today.
What the
we gotta
hell's
get
going
mad.
on?
Come on. All right, guys, let's go on to track number 3, Wait and Bleed versus My Plague. Oh, man.
Both are good, but
Yeah.
there's a clear winner.
There is a clear winner on this one, dude. But let's talk about My Plague.
Yes. It came out on Resident Evil.
Yeah.
The first one.
That's right.
It has that
That's
weird,
right.
that weird mix
Staple.
of it. It's like a weird Resident Evil video with a weird sounding mix of like the vocals.
No shit?
Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about the movie? We're talking about the
Yeah,
movie.
the
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's right. I forgot
They had
it
some
was in
heavy
there.
shit on that album. I
Yeah.
forgot what else. Oh, Kill Switch is on that. End of a Heartache. They did their own version of it too.
Did they really?
A different one for
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah, they had a
Did they
bunch
take
of
the
metal
screams out of
songs.
My Plague? Or
What is it?
did they take the screams out of My Plague?
No, the screams are on there.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
really?
dude,
they
it's
made
pretty
they made
fucking
the
heavy.
movie?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude.
Impressive, especially
Yes.
for the time. But
Cause the main riff is fucking banging, dude.
no, it really
Yes.
is. It really is. Like, dude, we haven't done any samples. Should we give some justice to My Plague? The problem is the first 4 that we just went through. I think if you haven't heard those,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to tell you.
I know. I was like,
But-
I could play a million samples of this.
yeah.
But everyone's
Give me one
heard
from
that.
My Plague. What's a good
I mean, we'll do
time
the
stamp?
breakdown at 146. That one's pretty killer.
All right, let's do that. Yeah, because I want to shine some light on it. I mean, I think all of us are going to go one way on this, but let's.
How can you
I
not?
don't want to speak for Vaughn. Maybe he's got a really contrarian opinion or something.
I don't know. Look at that face. Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, that's so nasty, dude. Yeah.
God damn, dude.
No, My Plague really is a fucking dope
That
song.
part's my favorite.
It is.
What's up?
That part's my favorite right
Yeah,
there.
that is
Oh,
one of the.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Bro,
It just keeps going, man. God
One
damn
thing
it.
with My Plague too, when I hear it, especially with the, because it's on Iowa, it's the first one, and first one that we've gotten so far where you really have like a. No, I mean obviously Wait and Bleed has a singing chorus, but on the Iowa side, it's the first one with a
Yeah.
really sung chorus. That's like low key because even Wait and Bleed, like besides the intro, the rest of the choruses are very aggressive the way he
Yeah.
sings it. Whereas like My Plague, the choruses are very like. He's singing in a very, I don't know, not aggressive way, I would say. You know what I mean? It's pretty.
It's much more simpler
subdued.
and more structured. It's not. There's not as much K's as usual.
Yeah.
As usual, there is. Yeah.
And I really think with My Plague, it's one of those songs that gives you a glimpse into where they're going
Yes.
stylistically.
Yeah, that
'Cause
could be
you
on
could stick-
volume 3.
Yeah, you
for
could stick
sure,
My
dude.
Plague on volume 3 and
Yeah.
it fits in perfect. You know what I
Yes.
mean? But it's a banging song, and that fucking
Yeah.
like even that breakdown, it just reminds me of volume 3. Like a lot of
Yes.
the songs on there fit that stylistically
Like
more
3
than
nil.
on
That's like
Iowa.
a 3-0 song.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, but I love My Plague. But guys, Wait and Bleed. I mean,
Come on, man.
I've heard Wait and Bleed maybe more than any other metal song in my
know.
life. And I still love it, dude.
I love it so
How?
much.
Because we've had this thing with like the Welcome to the Jungles.
Yeah,
Enter
sometimes you just get
Sandmans.
burned out, and this is one of the songs you don't, dude.
I've never been burnt out away. I could put it on right now and just still go fucking nuts,
Dude, I used to
Like,
have a burned CD that had Wait and Bleed, Chop Suey, Blind, and Indian. And those are songs I never get tired
Was
of.
that Loco JJ's Party Mix
Yeah,
Volume 4?
maybe Caesar still has it,
Dude,
dude.
if only we could put up one of our friends, Caesar, found like a mix that JJ made him like back in the day in like middle school, like burnt
Yeah.
CD. And it's like or it's like JJ's Mix Volume 3.
Dude, you know what's
Like,
hilarious? I know I'm getting sidetracked here, but after those 4 songs, it goes to like Los Juanes, like the Camisa Negra and all that, dude. It's so funny, dude.
Damn,
It's
dude,
all
that's
over
a
the place.
mix-up. That's-
Chingy, dude. You know?
my gosh.
Shingy?
Yeah,
Bro,
it's all over the
throwing
place.
It back. Was it Holiday Inn?
The Holiday Inn, you got it. Oh
Wow.
no, the other one, the big one, the baller one.
Oh,
Fuck, I don't even remember what it's called anymore.
that's hilarious though, dude. Having it on the B side of
I know,
Iowa.
dude.
and
After
all
you gotta
these.
chill out, man. After-
Yeah, but no. What can we say about Wait and Bleed that hasn't already been said? I mean,
No.
I think the one thing too is I will never forget my first exposure to Slipknot ever was the music video for Wait and Bleed because they used to put that on rotation heavy on VH1 and
Yeah.
MTV. Like I saw it like a million times and it would catch your attention because you're like, who the fuck are these guys in masks? And this song is a banger, you know?
Dude, it
was like
is.
scary almost. You
It's my second favorite song off this album, for sure, easily.
know? Wait and Bleed's definitely
Yeah.
up there. I think it's got to be 1 or 2 for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
dude.
such a killer track.
I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's just the perfect song. His
Yeah.
vocals
I mean-
are incredible. They're
Yeah.
impeccable.
For me, it's a really good song. I appreciate it, but I like My Plague more.
Whoa!
Really? Okay, tell us why. Is
Yeah.
it like did it hit you more emotionally? Is the lyrics or what draws you towards My Plague?
It just the whole sound, like everything about it, like the structure is more like, I don't know. I like it way more.
Damn, way more?
Yeah, way more.
Way
Whoa,
Wait and Bleed,
Vaughn, you're hurting me.
I appreciate Wait and Bleed, but like I get tired of it. I do.
What? Dude,
Wow, that is mind-boggling, man.
Just after
No,
we,
but
you just
My
let us
Plague is
go
a
on to
great
just
song.
to just side cut us, to just
Yeah.
chop us at the legs.
I mean,
How dare
I
you.
love the chorus more than Wait and Bleed.
That's crazy.
Oof.
I completely disagree. I mean, I
Yeah.
might need to revoke your maggot card for that one. No, I'm just like, but,
No.
dude. I mean, everyone's got their own shit. But dude, I don't know because I'll put it this way. I think there's other songs like on Volume 3 and especially going on All Hope Is Gone and further in the career where there's songs sort of like My Plague where I enjoy them, if just as much, if not more. Like you brought up. The Blister Exist, or was it? Which one are you talking about?
Neil 3.
Neil 3, yeah.
Yeah.
But
or 3-0.
There's just
3-0.
nothing like Wait and Bleed. Like, they don't have another song like it. But you might feel that way about My Plague. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. I think that chorus is and also the verses. Like, the verses on Wait and Bleed are just undeniable. Especially the way he comes into the second one. But wow, Vaughn, you really hurt. I thought we were all finally on agreement.
Have you ever seen the freaking Corey Taylor playing his like acoustic sets? He's playing like Wait and Bleed and stuff.
No, I saw the video pop up on my thing and I haven't watched it.
It's really silly. Really silly.
Really? Does he do the verses?
Yeah, he does it all, and it sounds like.
I feel like it doesn't. It just definitely
That's
doesn't fit
wrong.
on an acoustic. Yeah,
That's wrong.
My Play could fit on acoustic. I think that one could fit on acoustic.
Just the chorus.
Yeah. No, the actual full song. I don't know. Whatever.
The breakdown on the thing we just listened to. You want to put that on acoustic guitar? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Wow, I'm shocked. Is My Plague your favorite song on Iowa?
I would say it's more catchier to me.
It's catchier, but would you put it over like People Equal Shit and
hold on,
Disasterpiece?
I'm looking at the list.
Oh, that's a tough one, honestly.
And we can go through it at the end too. Once we get through all the songs, I was just curious if is it like one of your favorite Slipknot songs, or you really are just burnt out of Wait and Bleed?
I burnt out of Wait and Bleed.
Wow.
Wow.
Just when I said it was unburnt outable. Okay, well, guess what, Vaughn?
No, I really like it. I would love to see that song live, dude.
Come on.
Yes. Oh, look, you broke it.
I
dude.
broke it.
You broke
Oh,
it.
You're wrong.
And then you mentioned I'm also burnt out of Chop Suey.
Oh, really?
Chop Suey I get. Like, I'm also burnt out
dude,
of Chop
I never
Suey.
get tired of those. No.
I've heard Chop Suey so many fucking times.
God, I want to go to that Chicago
It's
show
because
so
that one,
much.
it's Serge's voice I can get burnt out
Dude,
of
you see
way
that
more
live
than
is going
Corey.
to change your fucking mind. Shut the fuck up. It's
No,
gonna change
that's
your-
not what we're talking about.
No.
Yeah, live, no shit. Move the goalposts. No, I like live. I'd be psyched to see Chop Suey.
Yeah.
I'm saying like I would never listen to my headphones ever again. Period. I don't need that song in my life.
What's the cool
telling
kid say, Cap?
Whatever. Let's go into track number 4. Surfacing versus Everything Ends.
Dude, I think this is easy.
What?
Easy.
Surfacing again?
No. Everything Ends is fucking banging, dude.
What? Over surfacing?
Yes,
dude,
dude.
that's just stupid.
Are
Don't
you
even.
kidding
What are
me,
we
dude?
talking about?
Let's play my timestamp already.
Okay.
2:38 for Everything Ends, dude. Let's go. I bet Vaughn's on my side. I guarantee he's on my side on
Don't
this
give
one.
him the satisfaction. Okay, let's hear it.
Oh my god. All the squeals, dude.
Yeah, those are nasty drum fills. God, this song would slap live.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my, come on, dude. Stop it. That song is such a banger, dude.
It's a banger, bro,
Surfacing's good, but it's just repetitive.
And this one isn't? What are we
No,
talking
there's a
about?
lot of transitions
We're all
on this
fucked and
one.
overrated and think of
Yeah,
you
there's
sick
like
and it's
3
your
parts
fault.
that he says that, dude. After that, there's a lot of
There's
transitions.
like, he says it like 20 times
no,
in
he
the
does
song,
not.
dude.
There's a lot of transitions in the
Okay,
song.
either
dude.
way, it's funny that these two are going up against each other because of how similar they are lyrically.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I would much rather hear Surfacing's chorus over again than Everything Ends. That chorus is annoying, dude.
No, dude, I don't believe that.
It's just so edgy, that first part.
It is very edgy, but once you get past
I like
that,
the very last-
music itself.
Yeah,
is
musically
great.
it's great. But I like that very last chorus. But when I put it on, I skip it.
Really?
I've heard it so many times that like this is one where I'm like, I can't hear that first part again. Like, or maybe I'll fast forward a little bit. But no, dude, come on. Surfacing is
a great song, too.
undeniable, dude.
It is undeniable, but I just like Everything Ends better. It's just too repetitive to me. Have we seen
Just
it
think
live?
about the way the choruses are delivered. Like Surfacing will get you fucking
Fuck
up,
the world, bro.
But the way that he enunciates it, way better than you are all fucked and overrated.
He's crazy, bro. He's from Iowa. You don't understand.
What are you not getting about this, dude?
What don't
He
you
grew up-
understand?
He grew up in cemeteries.
He's
That's
saying
all.
this in a fucking cemetery, bro.
Vaughn, have you ever seen the banger documentary called like Metalhead's? What is it called? Metalhead's Journey
Yes. Yeah,
by
no,
Banger Films.
yeah.
Have you ever
No,
seen?
I haven't seen
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna let you borrow the copy of my DVD because I don't know where you could stream it at. It's a really famous metal documentary that came out like in 06 or 07
Yeah,
or whatever.
and
And it kind of just documents the history of metal and all the trees or whatever. And it's done really well. Like it's a really good. That's why I'll let you borrow it. It's a fantastic DVD. But there's an interview with Joey and Corey, like they have not taken off the mask
really?
yet, so they're in character, okay? And it's on volume 3, and they're talking to Corey about Iowa. He goes, man, growing up in Des Moines, shh. Only thing you could do is hang around cemeteries. That's all there is churches and cemeteries. He's like, that's why some of the sickest people you met are from Iowa. You're like, bro, Iowa is like the nicest Midwestern people. Like, it's the stupid. If you've ever been to Des Moines, like, it is the nicest people I've ever met. She's like, oh yeah, hey. Like, you want to go? I'm like, there's no bowling alleys in Des Moines. There's no fucking movie theaters. You just go hang out in cemeteries.
That's
okay.
so funny.
All right, cool. It's a hilarious interview.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. I'll check
they
it
are
out.
so in character that it'll just make you laugh. Like
That's amazing.
But anyway, you got to give us your perspective on this. Surface scene versus with everything ends. What do you feel about these two?
Man.
So everything ends is edgy, but if you're in the mood for it, it's good.
Oh, they're both edgy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they're both
I
edgy.
love it. I
Yeah.
love surfacing, but it's so edgy. Yeah.
No, but I think I prefer like the lyrics and just the instrumental of everything end versus surfacing.
Yes.
What?
I
The
agree,
lyrics
bro.
too?
Yeah.
You guys are wrong. This is so wrong.
No, it's not.
I do not want to
dude.
get the point to everything else, dude.
Everything
Dude,
is a really
Surfacing
good
is their
song.
fucking last song every time for a reason,
For a
dude.
long time.
It's your new national anthem. Or what does he say every time
Yeah,
he does
he
it?
says it something
Come
like
on, your new national anthem versus everything ends.
Everything ends, dude.
Dude, y'all are wrong. That's
Wow,
just so
dude. I think we got it right.
What are we? That's home, right? Dude, my controller just
Oh
out
my
today.
God, dude.
Oh, dude, we've had the
Battery
fucking
problems
battery
all
problems
day.
all day today. Let's try it again. Nope.
Oh,
Come on.
come on. You can do it. You can do it.
We got it. I'll get some new AAAs later. I think it's just the remote in general. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Home was up 1. All right. Let's go on to track number 5. Spit It Out versus the Heretics
This
Anthem.
is a fucking
It's
battle.
a big
dude.
battle right
This is
here.
a big
Yeah.
fucking battle, dude.
Man, this one was
Wow.
tough. I went back and forth on this a lot.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Dude, let's talk about Spit It Out because it is the first. Well, I guess Wait and Bleed has rappy parts, but
Yeah,
Spit
but
It Out
the
really is the
bars.
first one where Corey's just like,
He's throwing
let me
bars
drop
left
some
and right."
bars on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The rhyming's out of control, man.
But the actual riff is fucking cool.
No, it
dude.
really is. The
Yes,
riff
dude.
is awesome.
The boys can play.
But this is one of the ones where, like, when they're like, Slipknot's not new metal. Bro, you
Yeah,
can't
that is
put on
new
Spit It
metal.
Out and say it's not new metal. Like, that is the most new metal song I've
Yes,
ever
it
heard.
is, man.
You know, and obviously, speaking of Disasterpieces, when they play Spit It Out,
Yeah,
that
oh, the
crowd
whole-
going down, that's one of the best ones they
Yeah.
ever did. And I love that Mick plays that riff for like 10 minutes while they're getting the crowd down. You know, digga, digga, digga,
Yeah, just the
digga,
whole
digga,
time, and
digga,
he's just
digga,
yelling at
digga.
them.
Yeah, and Mick's just got
Wow.
the discipline to just do
Who
that.
did it first? Blind or Spit It Out? I wonder who did it first.
I think
Like,
it's
they do that
blind,
part.
dude. But like, I can't find a Korn video where they make them get down and then jump up
Woodstock.
with them.
What do you mean? They did it in Woodstock. For
No,
sure.
they don't make them get down. They just everyone just starts jumping.
That's fucking crazy.
Fucking Jonathan Davis can go on and be like, all right, everyone get down and then jump up when it. No, they just all start jumping while he plays it.
The power of corn,
The
dude.
power of Korn in 1999.
Yes.
No, but that One Disasterpiece kills me because we've seen that gimmick so many times now. 'cause
Oh, yes.
Trivium did
Yeah.
it. Slipknot's done it.
Oh, yeah.
Other bands have done it.
There's a lot of fucking.
But
bands.
usually, if the crowd's not doing it, they'll just let it go after 30
Yeah.
seconds. To like the longest is probably saw Slipknot do it for like 3 minutes. They're like, all right, fuck
That's
it, we
a
just gotta
long
do
time,
it.
dude.
No, that is a long time. But that one for Disasterpieces, someone
long.
has to time it. It's like 10 fucking
It's really
minutes.
long.
And Nick, the entire time, dude, is doing that riff. Digga-dun, digga-dun, digga-dun,
falling
digga-dun,
asleep, dude.
digga-dun, digga-dun. Yeah, literally. And what's it? Sid goes in the crowd, right? It's like smacking
Yeah.
people.
Oh my god.
And then have you seen like the behind the scenes or like the cameras of like Corey yelling at Sid about losing the camera and everything?
Yeah,
They're cussing at each
right.
other. It's like he sounds scary.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, I completely forgot about it. It's like fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I remember.
And then
that. Yeah.
something kind of weird but cool is in the live like in Iowa the 20th anniversary. You know how they have the whole like Disasterpiece concert in there, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
audio
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
And I think in the song with all the numbers, you know, the whole like prequel song to the
Sic?
first album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that song, you can hear a split second of Corey yelling at him.
Oh,
It's
really?
in the audio. If you can, yeah. If you go to a certain point of it, you can hear him yelling.
Oh, that's cool.
Shit. Bet it cost my pretty
Easter
penny.
egg.
That's probably
Yeah.
what. Easter egg. Yeah, but no, this one was super tough. And dude, the Heretics Anthem, another one that just has a fantastic sample build-up
Oh
with
yeah.
Sid.
It's just
Yeah.
a
And I
thrasher,
love
bro.
the way that they get into that one live.
Yes,
You know,
dude.
Sick Yeah. No, and they do it really well on that show specifically, getting into it. But another one where the drum breakdown, dude, those doubles are just flying.
Yeah, dude.
Like that tempo is wild. But Heretic's Anthem, I've always liked, the lyrics have always been kind of just, I don't know. They're okay.
You're 5'5", right?
Yeah, they're all right.
He's 5'5", dude.
Oh,
We're
come on.
6'6".
What does that even mean? What does it mean
What
to
do
be
you mean?
5'5"?
We're
Very
hard,
cheesy.
dude. We're maggots.
Yeah.
They're maggots. All right. No, I love both of these, dude. I went back
really
and forth,
do love
but
them. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Spit It Out
Ooh.
for the dude. I like, and there's only one album that really has Corey rapping like this, and it's Slipknot. So that might spoil some of the other decisions I make on this record. But I love the rapping, dude. It just kills me every time because they like it's so unique. And I'm like, Corey, why'd you stop? You got bars, dude. You got bars and flow.
Yes,
So,
dude.
dude, he's so Mike Patton inspired too.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
You could tell one of Corey's favorite
After we
vocalists
did
has
that
to be-
debate, you like.
Yeah,
you
it's gotta
clearly
be
tell.
Mike.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Spit It Out. I know this is
What
a
are you
tough
going
one,
with
but
I think Heretic Anthem.
dang.
But I bring it up
okay.
too because there's another concert I saw. I believe it was on Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
And they're playing on this little stage, and they're all packed up on there. I don't know if
Okay.
you've seen the clip.
I think I might have. They're in the white jumpsuits.
No, they're in, I think, the darker ones.
Shit, maybe I haven't seen that one.
But
Okay,
no,
I
it's
gotta
funny
look it
because they're
up.
all like
Yeah.
going hard into on a little stage, and the clown. It's so small. The clown and Chris don't have their drum set.
Oh, nice,
They're
yeah.
like bopping, holding their mics, and
Yeah,
everything.
nice. She's doing backup vocals.
Yeah, but no, I believe like that was a really big thing for them to play on that show.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is way back,
Yeah,
way back.
like
okay.
early.
I gotta look that up. No shit. Dang. Okay. So that's why you're gonna go with it, or
Yeah,
is that
'cause
just like a good memory?
It's a good memory, but they also have like a good presence playing that song.
Oh, got you. Yeah, they really
Really?
do. And then the riff
Yeah.
smacks so hard, so I can't blame you. This one was super tough.
To be honest, I prefer Spit It Out live. But studio-wise, I'm going with the thrash, dude.
Damn,
Heretic,
dude.
and I love
Heretic.
it, dude. It's
Really?
so good studio, dude.
Whoa, you're gonna
Let's
take that
go,
over that
dude.
fucking
Yeah, I am.
no,
Actually,
come on.
barely. Honestly, I really had a tough time, dude. I put a question mark on that one. I had to.
Yeah.
It's too good.
Well, I do enjoy the
It's a
samples
battle.
in there.
I hate both of y'all for that. That's just wrong. I think Spit It Out's better. But anyway. All right, let's go on to track number 6. Big change up on both records.
yeah.
Tattered and Torn versus Gently.
Slow it down a little bit, you know?
Slow it down. Dude, one thing I was going to say also about the Disasterpiece is, dude, that Gently performance is
Oh, yeah.
like one of the best
Incredible.
parts of the DVD. Which is so wild because I would never have picked that to be the song on the record that I'm like, oh, this is going to kill live. But they have the snow.
Yeah, it looks.
Dude,
it's
that
really
is
atmospheric.
such
It's
have you
really
seen
cool.
that?
Yes, dude.
That is
I love
so
it.
fucking cool in that Disasterpieces thing. I think they did that gimmick one time when we saw them at Knotfest.
Did we see it? Oh,
Yes, they brought the
God,
snow.
dude.
I think it was the second date, like the Sunday show. They brought the snow with them. Because I'm like, I know I've
Fuck,
seen them do that
dude.
gimmick one
I
time.
don't remember that.
Because they were
Yeah.
touring that Antennas from Hell thing, the greatest hits.
Oh, that's so sick.
Remember?
I
And
don't
they
remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool if that's true.
But yeah, no, both these. I'm not gonna lie. I used to not like either of them at all. Like when I was younger, but they've
Really?
both actually grown on me. Like,
me too,
Like
yeah.
they're kind of a vibe. They're much different. You slow down a lot, and you get more of that industrial and kind of, how would you put it? Not like avant-garde, but it's very just creepy in nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but-
Melancholic, yeah.
it's very melancholic. But I think one thing is like it's a good breakup. Both of these songs for the record, like they make
for
sense
sure.
where
You need
they're
a
at.
pause, yes.
You need a pause after just getting fucking, smacked in the ear for 5 songs.
To
in a
me,
row.
this is a blowout, guys. I'm sorry. I'll blow
It is for me
out.
too. But let's see if we're on the same page. Gently,
Yes.
yeah,
Gently
I would take Gently over
is
Tattered and
next
Torn.
level. God damn. In
There
fact,
was a clip I wanted you to bring up of Gently.
Okay.
There's something weird. I feel like his vocal delivery is weird. It's on a 4,
Oh, really?
40,
Oh, okay.
407. It says when I think it's this mode is incredible. How high he hits the pitch. It sounds weird.
wow.
407.
Like, well, yeah, I think it's around 420ish, but like a little bit before that,
Okay, I'm gonna try. So I don't have the lyrics.
Oh my. He goes death metal, dude.
This part coming up. So when you play that live, it sounds weird,
Yeah, he does. That's right.
but it's heavy. I think this is Clown song,
Oh, is it really?
I believe, but I know it was on the Mate Feed Kill Repeat album.
Gently was?
Yeah, I
Oh,
believe.
wow.
I believe it was right.
What was it?
No,
Gently.
I think you could be right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
'Cause
I-
I remember there was one that didn't make Slipknot that came on to Iowa, and I think it was this one. But I know exactly what you're talking about from the Disasterpieces DVD when he does it live and he gives this crazy like high pitched scream. Because when I was little, I remember seeing it because obviously I like the snow. And then when he got to that part, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like it shocks you. You're just like, whoa,
dude, that part, wow.
Yeah. No, when it finally gets there, that's the thing with Tattered and Torn doesn't give you like a big payoff in the end.
No, it feels like more of, I know it's a song, but it feels more like an interlude going into the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think realistically it goes into from Tattered and Torn to frail,
Limb.
and then from that to Purity. I feel like it's all one
little section.
But then because they had to cut it off because of the whole copyright thing and everything, they had to like it kind of ruined their little thing going on. But
it makes more sense like that too.
Have y'all seen recently with the 25th anniversary tour how they were playing Tattered, like freaking Sid was like scratching and everything. He made like a whole like remix version of it.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
But like it wasn't like at the show we saw. It was like a further down show. He started like remixing.
Yeah,
it
remixing on the side. I did see that, and I was like, dang, that would have been cool.
It sounded cool. I like that version.
Yeah, I do like that version. That's cool. But what you would go gently too?
Oh yeah, gently.
Yeah, I think that's pretty easy.
Tattered is really like experimental. It's really weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But like I said, it does work to break up the album because you need like some space in between all of the craziness. Especially like back in the day, if they're only touring this record, like when we saw them do the first record live, like this song is necessary to like, fuck, man. Let me get a beer or something. Let me get a breath. Like I can't even breathe after all this
those
shit.
first 5 songs.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to actually it's halftime. Let's go into the album covers.
Ooh.
We won't divulge much because we got a big thing, but which one do y'all prefer? And it's got no bearing on the debate, but I'm curious. That's not the original way it looks, right?
Yeah, it is.
Iowa?
Yeah.
Does it have the goat?
Yeah.
Am I missing?
Yeah, it's a goat.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually like
love both of them, dude, because like the self-titled, especially being like their first record, you see the 9 guys, it gives you
the lens is kind of out.
Yeah, they're in the jail cell. Like it's the perfect representation of the music, them, piques the interest. But I also really like the shot of the goat for
that's
Iowa.
pretty fucking evil.
It really is. Yeah. What does the goat have to do with Iowa? We will never know.
A
lot of farmers.
Yeah.
What took me so long to notice is a Chris sitting in the middle of Corey's legs.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you will miss that especially if it's on like a smaller like format.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
And then it has the guitarist before Jim. It has that guy with a weird looking gimp mask, and he has a little purple hair sticking out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it doesn't have Jim on the cover. It's a whole different person.
But Jim recorded the first record.
No, he recorded, I believe, Me Inside and Purity. I believe because I think the other guitarist was named Josh something, and he recorded most of that album. Then he left.
Oh wow.
No shit. Okay, I didn't know that.
But
I didn't know that either.
I believe in the little notes and the little booklet. Jim is pictured wearing that guy's weird little mask.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
okay.
but he's in the booklet, but not in the cover, the front cover.
Got you. Okay.
Oh, cool. I never knew that.
And then I
didn't know that either.
He hated that mask and he switched it.
Really? I don't blame him.
With
I
all,
like his
on her
mask,
face.
dude. His masks are always cool.
Yeah,
Jim Roots.
I do like Jim's.
Yeah.
Which one do y'all go for? Best mask of the band?
Either Mick or Jim, but I'd probably go Jim. I like his jester type of mask. Yeah.
I go OG Corey over anything, dude. The dreads.
Yeah,
easy.
You're right.
Easy.
This new
Corey.
one's really fucking cool. The one he's torn with.
Oh yeah.
That was fucking awesome. It's like a throwback, but a new version. It's really cool.
With his eyes, his
Yeah.
glowing eyes.
I love those. That killed me. I thought that was so badass.
Yeah.
What about you, Vaughn? If you had to pick one mask from any era, which one would you pick?
From any era.
Ooh, that's tough.
Don't mean to put you on the spot. I know that's a tough one.
I'll say I want to pick a weird one.
Yeah.
A freaking Craig's first mask.
Craig's first with just all the spikes.
It's spikes, but it has it was some weird little helmet that he messed with, and he had
a
little strobe light on it and stuff, and he had nails in there and everything.
Oh, that one is pretty cool.
It looked very custom.
I do
All
like that
time
one.
for me is fucking Sid's Alien one from All Hope Is Gone. That was fucking cool.
Oh,
dude.
I do like that one.
I like
too.
that one a lot.
Dude, I actually really like Sid's on the latest before they did this. We have the coat and then the
it's like a goat. What? I don't
messed
know what
up
the fuck
face.
It is. Yeah. Oh, scarred. Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's so, and he was on the treadmill.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
the
dude,
treadmill.
what is this? Like,
The Rammstein.
yeah, he pulled the Rammstein thing. I thought that was hilarious.
Sith Lord Sid. He looks like he's
Sith
gonna be part of
Lord
Star
Sid.
Wars.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go with Slipknot.
Same.
For the
sure,
album
dude.
cover. What about you, Vaughn? Slipknot or Iowa?
I think the first one.
That was cool, though.
Iconic.
It's just iconic. Yeah. It's
but there was a thing I read about this. You know how the cover of this one is all chrome looking?
yeah.
Yeah, for all the CDs, they all have that same looking chrome looking cover.
Yeah.
But I believe they made so many of them that like it gave like a, how do you say it? They had to stop printing that version of it because it was using all the resources in the world for that like that cover because no one ever really needed that like weird resource to make that like chrome cover.
Yeah.
So that's why the other versions of Iowa aren't this anymore. It's not this chrome looking.
Got you, because I was about to say mine was always white. Like
Yeah,
I think
there
I
you
have the
go.
CD and it's white. It's not chrome.
So the OG ones
Yeah.
are like that weird looking chrome, but after like they started using too many resources of that stopped.
Wow, I did not
cool.
know that. That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
It's really
No wonder.
weird.
Yeah, that's why when I looked at it, I'm like, why the fuck is it chrome? It should be
Yeah, no,
white.
this is the regular one.
Wow. Okay, now I
Oh,
feel
that's
dumb.
cool. Yeah, I didn't know that
That's
either.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, there you go. All right, let's keep going on. Let's go to track number 7. Me Inside versus Left Behind. Dude, I thought this one was very easy. I think
Very
Me Inside
easy?
it could be the worst song on Slipknot. It's just very forgettable, dude.
You
Like I
know
forget
why?
it's on the record.
It's a B-side.
Yeah, it is
Because
literally.
it was to replace Purity.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty.
But the second half improved so much
Yeah.
from the intro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's okay. Like it's not that good. Whereas like Me Inside is a fucking good song, dude. Like a really good song. How it went to this side of the album, I don't know, because it could be put in the front.
Wait, Left Behind?
No. Oh, sorry, Left Behind.
Yeah.
Left
Okay,
Behind.
I was
Me
like,
what are you
Inside-
talking
Hold on,
about,
my bad. Let me flip that up. Me Inside, not great. You could cut it from the album, I wouldn't care less. But no, Left Behind is a great fucking song,
Wow.
dude.
Mhm.
Once again, the riffing style in the beginning
Oh,
reminds me a lot of like where they're going later.
Yes.
Like all hope is gone.
Exactly.
I love playing that riff. It's fun.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a good riff.
Yeah.
Like it's all over the place. But the chorus is one of the best choruses on the record. Like it's such a good chorus.
It is.
Oh God, left. Corey just kills it. So yeah, this one was super easy.
I have one issue with it live. That weird
Yeah.
like breakdown section with the guitars sounds weird live. Like they can never like
Yeah,
copy
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, but good thing we're not talking about the live versions. But no, I agree with you. Yeah, there are some songs they have like trickiness to them that they like when I've seen them pulled it off, like we talked about with Disasterpiece.
Yeah.
But this one too. Yeah, I know exactly which
But
part
like,
you're talking about.
I would say that with them, it's not like bad, like because some other bands can't pull off their songs at all, you know, and it's just they have little small parts that they can't do, just small
Yeah.
parts.
Or nowadays they just put a backtrack
Yeah.
and just fucking who knows what they're playing and mime it.
Oh, calling them out.
Dude, I could call out a lot of bands that we've seen, and I just think it's hilarious how prevalent it is in the death metal, like technical death metal, because it's
Yeah.
like,
It's just
oh,
for
so now
fun,
we're just
yeah.
pop. Like this is
Yeah.
just stupid, and we have our friends that love this shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to spoil this for you, but like that guy's on a backtrack, like he's not even playing anywhere near what he looks
Don't
like.
ruin their Christmas, dude.
I won't. There's a couple bands I could.
I have something for
Anyway.
off topic. You know that time in Korn whenever Head left and it was just a monkey.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because there was times he had to play both guitar parts.
Yeah.
And he would do it, but like
Oh,
he had to
no
like
shit.
jump around on the guitar and like, you know,
Really?
like I respect him for doing that because they could have did a backing track, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
100%. I'd much rather them just attempt it than get
Yeah,
a
he was
backtrack. Because at
attempting
least you
it.
get something different.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I don't understand. Like, man, and on YouTube, I saw some people finally catching on and making like whole like YouTube videos about like these are the bands that are doing it.
Yeah.
I think we need to you know
You wanna
we need
call them out?
We need to shame them. We
Oh.
should make a whole video shaming bands who do
It
this.
just depends, you know. It just depends, dude. There's
If the audience likes it,
scenarios,
who are we to
yeah,
who are we to
exactly.
fucking?
Well, I was
know,
gonna
call
ask
it out?
you that 2012 one we saw. They didn't have a bassist. Did it detract from you seeing?
Who was that?
Slipknot.
Not really.
Yeah,
How
like
much
that's what I'm
bass?
saying.
How much bass really cuts through Slipknot?
Okay,
It does
on
on some of the
studio-wise,
records.
yes, it
Studio-wise,
does,
it
dude.
does.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna take away from Paul. Like, and there's some songs where it carries a lot,
Some
but
of the
like
bass lines are
live,
amazing, yeah.
Like
It's not gonna affect you as much.
not as much. Plus, you're losing your mind at a Slipknot show. You're not thinking like, let me listen to that bass line.
I believe,
Watch everyone's gonna be, I always hear the bass line. Someone's gonna call it out.
Someone's
Yeah.
gonna call it
In,
out,
in that
dude.
tour, I wish I saw them during that. I remember seeing the YouTube videos of it, but
Yeah.
in that time, I believe they had one of the original guitarists in the back of the stage playing bass.
Oh, that
Just-
makes sense.
Out of
maybe
respect,
that's what
it
because
makes
they
sense.
wanted to
Okay.
leave Paul's, like empty little
Yeah.
stand up there with
Yeah, legacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my real question is if you and this is what I'd rather do instead of just call out bands is like go to shows, ask people afterwards, hey, if you knew that this was all backtracked, would you still go see them again? Would you still support it?
That's
and they don't
true.
give a fuck. Who cares? And that's
Yeah.
I think it's more on the audience than the bands. They wouldn't be able to get away with it if the audience knew, right?
If it's too
Like,
much,
oh, you're playing at 250 BPM perfectly and absolutely no mistakes. I wonder how that's possible. But,
Yeah.
you know, but
yeah, it's just scenario based, dude. Because like
it's like the Prestige,
it's not gonna bug me as much.
Yeah, it's like the
Especially if
Prestige.
you're
You don't want to
enjoying-
know the underlying of what's
Yeah.
going on. You just want a good show.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the majority of people. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck, you know. But
Yeah.
for me, I'd rather
But
see live
mistakes are
music.
welcome, you know. Like it's part of the
they
show.
are to me.
Yeah.
but not to everyone.
Yeah.
Some people want to see the solo the exact way it was on the record. We're detracting. But anyway, I'm
Yeah.
going Left Behind. Left Behind's a better song.
Oh, I was gonna say one thing with Me Inside. There's a version of it with the old vocalist too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
was
Yeah.
it really? Okay.
So they like I believe it was just an old song. They were like they just had Corey redo it and that was
Wait,
it,
you
know?
picked Left Behind, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
But no, I'm just saying
alright.
about Me Inside. There's like 2 versions of it.
No one even asked me.
I don't care. There's no way you're picking Me Inside, dude.
Nah, I picked Left
Okay,
Behind.
thank
Left
God.
Behind's good.
All right, guys, let's go on to track number 8. Liberate versus The Shape.
This
Dude,
one's
The Shape is really underrated.
It's
Yeah.
underrated, but Liberate. Come on, dude. It's a banger, bro. It's so
Yeah, right
good.
off the bat. No, 100%.
Yeah,
Liberate is
come
better.
on.
But I just want to put that out there that like before we just talk about how great Liberate is, because the fact that Liberate is a B-side, and had we
what?
before the Slipknot show that we just went where they did this whole record, had we seen that song before? I
No.
don't think so.
No, we
Which
haven't.
is wild because that song is fucking
Well, there's a
crazy.
bunch of those. The ones
Yeah,
we're going to talk
get
about.
to
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
We'll get to them. Yeah. No, that's like when we get into some of these B-sides, like Liberate, you're like, holy
Like,
shit.
Those could be on the
These are
A-sides.
They really could, dude. Like bands wish they could write songs that well, dude. Like
Yeah,
that,
it's
this
incredible.
fucking Liberate kills me. But no, dude, The Shape is a really good song. I completely.
It's solid for me. I don't love it. I don't love it personally. Yeah, but
Really?
I like it.
How about
It's
the
decent.
breakdown at if you want to play a clip from it
Let's do it.
at one
Let's do it.
Dude,
Give me the
like
breakdown.
155 it should be right around there.
155. Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's one that I forgot about, and when I put it, in, I was like, man, this is a really good song. All right.
Should be coming up.
Come on.
The drumming so like chaotic.
That's very.
That's the best part about Joey.
Joey's drumming, man.
Right here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god. No, that's fucking dirty. No, I think the song is a really good B-side for Iowa, but Liberate
Come
is
on, dude. The breakdown for Liberate is insane.
That shit is insane. Plus, Joey's drumming on that too is just phenomenal.
Just fucking.
But I think the one thing that steals the show on it, and it could be said for a lot of these songs, is Corey's vocal takes on Liberate are just
Yes.
fucking amazing, dude. His enunciation is, and where he stresses,
It's top tier. It really
yeah,
is.
his stresses are like unbelievable. So I'm going. We're both going Liberate.
Shape.
Come on. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be contrarian. There's no way you're taking The Shape over Liberate.
I like the lyrics of The Shape more than Liberate.
No, okay.
You don't want to liberate your madness?
No. Not for me. No, I do enjoy the song though, but I prefer The
We're
Shape.
taking his maggot card for sure, dude. And I
That's
said you were one of the best maggots in San Antonio.
No, he's number
Jeez.
uno, dude.
Yeah. All right. Guess goes up one. There we go. All right. Let's go on to track number 9. I Am Hatred versus Prosthetics.
This could be the weakest tracks on both albums.
Well, dude, honestly,
Really?
okay.
What's weaker than these two?
I love freaking Prosthetics. It's one of
No,
my
I'm
favorites.
not hating. I'm just saying
Yeah.
these are the weakest tracks. Like if you
of
go
these
track
albums?
by track, come
Yeah.
on, guys.
And no, dude, I really still think Me Inside is worse than Prosthetics.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the second half
okay, let
saves
me-
the song, dude.
It doesn't. Prosthetics is one that like I didn't like for the longest time, but
Really?
it finally has grown on me.
Yeah.
Like I really like Prosthetics. Like I think it might have been seeing them live and doing it that
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
converted me.
seeing it live
No, it
changed
sounded
the
good
game,
live.
dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
because when I put it on now, I'm like, man, this song is like it's a vibe, but in a different spooky, macabre way. Like it's
Yeah.
a very good song,
fucking
dude.
weird as shit.
Yeah,
but
it's a
yes, it
weird
is,
song,
yeah.
but honestly, like this one was pretty tough for me because I do like I Am Hatred too a lot. I think it's a really solid song, but Prosthetics, dude, I don't know. There's nothing like it, dude. Like there is no other song like Prosthetics.
It's just a weird song, yeah.
Yeah. For I'm Hated, it's honestly, it's one of my like the bottom tier songs for me for Slipknot overall. I don't care for it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
care for it either.
Yeah, it's
dude.
very like,
Yeah.
It's fine. I think it's a good song.
yeah,
It's solid.
I mean, it's okay. Like I'll listen to it once in a while, but like if it comes on, I'm like, skip. You know.
Oh, really?
He does experiment with his vocals. They're very deranged in this song. There's all,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I think it's better than like a Me Inside though.
you hate that.
I
song,
don't like Me
dude.
Inside. It's
That's
so
funny.
boring,
For
bro.
me inside versus I'm hated.
Yeah, yeah. But
That's so funny.
no, I understand what you're saying. So I would go Prosthetics on this one. Like I
Oh
think
yeah, same. The breakdown's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. And like I said, dude, that one, it's so funny. And there's so many songs and like bands that I've liked over the years where I didn't like them at first, they grew on me. This one took a long time.
Yeah.
But it has finally like, it
well,
clicked.
seeing it live changes
Yeah,
you.
it fucking clicks. And I'm just like, dude, what a great song to play live. And just a weird, like, I don't know, it works for them and kind of industrial, right? Like
Yeah.
it has a lot of industrial elements into it that are very, I don't know, not of other extreme metal bands. Like it's not riff driven. It's very atmospheric almost,
Yes.
you know?
It's
So I
moody,
really,
dark,
it's moody,
yeah.
brooding, but it works. It works very well on the album, I think.
There was this concert. I believe it's the one that played in Mexico. The day of is it?
Yeah, Day of
Gusano?
Gusano.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that they played in there, but like to me it sounded bad. Like I hated it.
Oh, really? I don't
It's-
think I've heard that
it
one.
sounds like
I heard it, but it's been a
That
long
era of
time,
Slipknot
dude.
live, though, that's when they did the Antennas from Hell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
during
like
that era,
2014.
somewhere around.
I think
there,
Day of Gusano was like 2014,
Yeah,
2015.
it
Yeah.
was but like whenever we like we all saw them in Austin, right? Like when
Yeah.
they played it, it was good.
It was
Yeah.
fucking
With-
good. It could
with
be the
Eloy
drummer.
drums too. So yeah, like,
I
it
think
was-
that's.
yeah, it was
I think that
good.
made the song, dude.
Yeah,
like it
dude.
was crazy. But yeah, no, Eloy fucking destroyed it. That's funny. Honestly, I don't think I've only heard like a couple tracks off the Day of Gusano. Like I don't go back to it because that era of like Slipknot was
Yeah, it's
was okay.
kinda-
It wasn't great.
There was something funny in that concert. That they're playing a freaking Heretic Anthem.
Yeah.
And he starts saying, 555-666. He says it in Spanish.
Oh,
To the
yeah?
crowd, and I'm like, what the
I
fuck?
gotta check that out. That's hilarious.
Must
dude.
now.
It was really silly. I'm like, what the hell?
That's awesome.
That's
That's
are we
cool.
all going prosthetics?
Oh, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
for sure, dude. Yeah.
Wow.
I like the ending. I knew it was a mistake. Or was
I
that what the
knew it
fuck?
was a mistake.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
love
He
that part,
delivers
dude.
it. It's awesome.
All right, like let's go to let's go to track number 10. No Life versus Skin Ticket.
The biggest blowouts in the whole fucking show, dude.
I swear to
Easy.
God, you better say the right song for this.
No Life, dude. It's my
Okay,
favorite
thank
song
God,
off this album.
dude.
Dude, it
No
changed,
Life.
it changed
is-
my life seeing it live, dude.
It really did. That was one of
Yes,
those where
dude.
you're like, holy shit, 10 songs into your first album, you're still coming out swinging?
It changed my life, dude. It's incredible.
No,
I can't
bro.
get enough of this song.
Corey is so undeniable in No Life.
dude, it's,
Especially with the chorus.
yes.
Like, it just
the
gets you so
breakdown, the
fucking
chorus,
pumped
the
up.
way he
Oh,
sings it.
God.
God damn, the delivery's amazing.
Breakdowns, yeah.
Yes,
Fuck,
dude.
no, dude, this was easy. Skin Ticket.
It's
and then,
weird,
like,
long.
that intro, like, it feels like you're gonna go somewhere and you arrive somewhere else.
Well, it
Like,
takes a long time to get to the breakdown, and it gets heavy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like the build up, but it's just kind of like it comes too little, too late. Is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get at with Skin Ticket. I would take I Am Hatred over Skin Ticket.
No, I would take Skin Ticket over.
Really?
Iron Street. Yeah, for sure.
Vaughn, weigh in here.
Yes.
So I do prefer. Wait, hold on. Let me look at it again.
Skin Ticket,
Yeah, versus No Life.
No
I
Life.
prefer No Life, but for Skin Tickets, it is a little like slow and weird, but it's an okay song. I prefer the 9.0 live version. I don't know if you ever specifically heard that
No,
one.
I don't know.
It
I
sounds
really?
different.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to play a clip from it. It sounds really like
I would be hard for me to pull up a live version, unfortunately.
they have that the concert.
it's like
It's the live album, the old live album,
Which one?
the 9.0 live.
Hold
It's
on.
Slipknot 9.0 live.
Oh, okay. 9.0. Okay, I found it. I
Yeah,
found it. All right.
Skin Ticket, huh?
Skin Ticket?
Wow, I'm surprised they busted it out
I would
on
say
that.
hold on, Trey. Trying to think of that
9.0
one spot.
live. Have you ever heard? I haven't heard this DVD. I
No.
don't think. When did this come
We've
out?
probably seen it, but
Maybe 2005.
oh no,
I don't think I have seen
no,
this
I haven't
one.
Seen it.
Oh, dude, another great Slipknot live is I think it was on Volume 3 where they play in Japan.
Oh
That
yeah,
shit
that's just
is
fucking crazy, dude.
Dude, they have so many good live
God
performances
damn
throughout
it.
the years.
Any other country puts us to shame, dude. Come on, dude.
In the
Japan's
tears of
always in sync,
in the
dude.
tears of crowds,
Yeah.
we are one of the weakest. That is true.
Yes, dude.
It really depends, though.
No, I
But-
wish I had an exact timestamp, but like I'll have to look into it. But no, the song sounds better in a
Okay.
live version. But it's that era of Corey's vocals where they're like Volume 3 era.
yeah.
So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
most people don't prefer it. I like it though. But he has
Okay.
like the different screams and everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have to look that up. I guess I haven't heard that one, but
Check it out later.
either way, There's no way you're taking Skin Ticket over.
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
life,
dude,
no
no
life.
life.
Don't break my heart.
Wow, that song's
break my heart.
incredible, man. It's so good.
All right, let's go on to track number 11, Diluted versus New
A
Abortion.
little closer.
A little closer, but there's no way New Abortion is better than Diluted. I don't want to hear it.
amazing, dude.
You're not you're gonna go New Abortion, really?
I like them both, but I think I prefer New Abortion.
Wow. Why do you prefer
dude,
it?
that's wild to me. Like I like New Abortion, but it really just gets lost in the. It did nothing. Nothing about it sticks out to me that I'm like, oh, I'd have to go back to it. Like there's other times where Slipknot does a similar thing better. Whereas like Diluted, dude, I'm just gonna put on the intro. That fucking intro Diluted gets me fucking going every time.
Oh, dude.
Where is it at? I know it's in here somewhere. I love that riff.
Oh my god.
Dun, dun.
Oh my god.
Bro, that groove.
No, I wish they played that one live.
I know.
Because that's the one that he just doesn't want to
My
touch.
god.
Is there a reason?
It's too personal to him. If you look at the lyrics, it's like, you know.
Oh my.
But I love that whole corn. Oh.
That is definitely corny.
No, I love fucking Diluted,
Yeah,
dude.
I love it too, dude.
The vengeance are dead. I like the way, and it's kind of monotonous, or how do I put it, like monotone when he gets in the like radio part where he's, the visions are dead.
Oh,
they
yeah,
killed
yeah,
in
yeah.
my head. But it works so well in the song, and it
For sure,
contrasts
dude.
very well against the screaming vocals. So for me, it was like, dude, I can't see a world where I would pick New Abortion over Diluted. Like,
Yeah,
I
same,
really
dude.
like Diluted a lot.
For New Abortion, that's also one of their songs where like live sounds a little bit weird versus studio.
Yeah.
But there is a part I want you to pick to play. It's 2:25.
Okay.
It's like the little breakdown part, and then you have Clown and Chris both yelling. In the live concert, it's like left right. I don't know if it is.
Oh, nice.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
studio
always
one
fun when they
but
do
I'll put
that,
it-
dude.
in the studio one, I don't know if it does it, but it's still them screaming, and I like that part in 2:25. It should be like right here.
Like one of them does it, the other one does it. Oh, that's dope.
I
Yeah.
like that. But in the mix of this, it sounds really kind of like they're kind of in the background still. But in the concert, you hear them way more.
Yeah. Yeah, Joey's drumming there too is just so dirty.
Every song is a monster, dude.
Yeah. I think it's the parts like that where he goes in more in like the singing that I would just like Diluted is just, I think he executes it much better.
Yeah, the execution
yeah.
is there, definitely.
So you're really going to go New Abortion?
Yeah.
Wow.
Vaughn the Contrarian. The Contrarian
That's why
maggot.
he's
Did
the
it go
maggot,
up one?
we're not, dude.
Did it go up one? Did I miss that? I don't know. I think it went up one. Cal, can you add the song? How many points are on the board? Add them up real fast.
You need to do one for...
For Slipknot?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Nothing. Son of a bitch, dude.
I know. Come on. There we go.
go.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to track number 12. Only One versus Metabolic.
Come on,
Once again.
my
Once
boys.
again, dude.
Hold on. I want to see what Vaughn says. What's going on in your mind, dude? What do you think
Um,
about these two?
I prefer the Iowa song more.
Yeah?
It's just Metabolic. I like the drumming in there and everything. I've seen a video they posted. They posted a video.
It is
of-
a
How are you
thrasher,
going to do
dude.
this to me? How are you going to do this to me? What do you mean?
They posted a little clip of Joey like doing the recording for the drums.
Yeah.
And he's going hard. It's just him in
Oh,
the little
yeah.
drum room just playing the track, and he's going hard on
On
it.
Metabolic?
I will say it's
Yeah.
a really good song, dude.
Like, on
I
the
will
breakdown,
say
he's
that.
going
It's a
hard.
fucking good song, dude.
But compared to
Only
Only One,
One, God
Only One is
damn.
crazy, dude.
Come on, let's play that. Let's play 117, dude.
Let's do it. Come on. Only One gets me fucking on another level. Once again, one of the only songs where he's just straight rapping. But
Dude, but the actual breakdown, and at the very end, Jesus Christ, dude.
what'd you
this
say?
song-
117?
Yeah, we can do that one. And then Joey goes bonkers after that part. I'm gaining 10 pounds of muscle right now, dude.
How do you hit the gym right now?
Oh my
I love that, dude.
god damn it, dude.
How hard was it
That
to
song.
finally see live, "Death is fine, give me mine."
Dude.
Everyone around us fucking lost it during that line, dude.
My
That was-
mind was fucking blown. Dude.
Yeah, no, dude.
I
That,
didn't even pay. I was just mesmerized, dude. That
yeah,
song was
that
insane.
song is fucking, and the drumming just is so wild on that. I know, like you said, on Metabolic, there's the live studio. Dude, imagine the studio fucking footage if they had it of only one.
Oh my
Like the
God,
drumming in that
dude.
song is fucking wild. Like, it just kills me, dude. That song is crazy.
It's top
Why
tier,
doesn't
dude.
Corey ever rap again like this?
Dude, only one destroys Surfacing. I'm sorry, dude. It fucking wrecks it, dude. Fucking
Surfacing?
wrecks. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I would take it over Surfacing.
I would take it
I
over
would take
Spit It Out,
Surfacing.
too. The breakdowns are insane, dude. They're
You would
so
take it over.
fucking
That's the
crazy.
real battle because they're both rapping songs.
Yes, dude.
Like,
But
which
the
one
break,
is better?
dude, just get.
Yeah,
I
only
wish I
one.
could see it again, dude. Like, I
Me
want to
too,
see
dude.
it
That
fucking
was
again,
just like
dude.
fueled by fire. It's like,
Yes.
oh my god, only one is
Incredible
so
song,
dirty.
man.
Metabolic, I like Metabolic.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
with
it's a thrasher, bro. It's
Yeah.
a fucking
It's a
thrasher,
fucking good
dude.
song.
Yes,
it's just got
dude.
unfortunately.
And then that final transition is fucking great, dude. I will
is.
tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
don't
gotta,
even
you
remember.
gotta get a
We can do a timestamp real
Fuck it,
quick.
dude. Why not?
337, dude. 337. That shit goes fucking hard,
Mm-hmm.
dude. It's unfortunate it went against Only One because Only One's top tier, dude.
Yeah, that part right there.
God damn, dude. Come on, dude.
Oh god.
That song's incredible.
Nah, Metabolic is a really good song.
Wow.
That's a solid song, but it
It's
got paired
very
with
unfortunate, yeah.
only one. Would you take Metabolic or Diluted?
Metabolic for sure.
I think I
dude.
take Metabolic
Yeah,
too, to
Metabolic's
be honest.
fucking banging.
Yeah.
Dude.
But
I'm
only
just
I just
sorry it's
love
going
only
against
one.
Only
dude.
one.
Only One's always since I was a little kid, dude. Like I only when I get to that song, I'm like, what is this? Dude, this is
Oh
so
my
banging.
God, dude. Wow.
Oh.
Metabolic for me still.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
great song.
It
but
is
yeah.
a great song. So I can see it being a little tougher. But all right, we're on the last. We're on the last track. Woo! We're already there.
Number lucky 13, dude.
No Eeyore. No Eeyore.
No, we couldn't do it.
Can do Eeyore.
Honestly, we messed up. We could have probably put Eeyore and Purity back in. I didn't realize
We
Purity.
probably could, yeah.
Yeah,
but
but it's all right. It's fine.
Eeyore is better than
Yeah.
Purity,
I
so.
think, do you like Purity
I
better?
like Purity more.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
No, I
Vaughn,
jump
we
hard.
are
I jump
just-
hard when they play it. I fucking love that song.
Yeah. That's
All right, let's talk about this one. Scissors in Iowa. Vaughn, why don't you? I want to hear your takes on these two to start.
Yes, for sure.
Iowa's really weird. It's really atmospheric, and I
It's
guess they wanted
super
to do something
atmospheric.
like something different for their second album. They really wanted
Yeah.
to go to like a dark place. I know Corey said that like he was like freaking like cutting himself and everything. Like he was
Yeah,
like, he's in the
studio.
booth like
no
yeah, he
shit.
cut
he's feeling
himself,
it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and for Scissors, I think Scissors was like Joey's song. Be George like Joey wrote
Yeah,
the lyrics.
yeah,
and
yeah, it
everything.
is definitely. I just
Yeah.
saw an interview with, I think it was Rob Flynn from Machine Head was on that guy, Chris Garza's podcast, talking that he was at the studio
What?
for the
That's
Burning.
cool.
I forgot which album Machine Head was doing. Maybe it was Supercharger or the Burning Red. But he saw Joey working on the song like over and over
Really?
and over, and over and
Wow.
over, just trying to refine. He's like, bro, just put it out. Just put it out. You're enough. Yeah.
No, I was excited whenever they finally played it live. With
Yeah.
Eloy, and it sounded crazy.
Fuck, it sounded really good live. Yeah, Scissors was.
So that was the one song where I stopped to like just watch because like I never heard them play it before. I was like, I gotta see this.
Yeah. No, I agree. We're older. we were getting out. We were getting out of the show because I knew it was going to be a fucking madhouse getting out of there.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we were walking towards the exit, just listening. I remember we stopped at the top of because we were on the pit floor, and we walked to like the stairs.
Yeah, like in
and-
the middle.
Yeah, we sat there and watched for like basically close to the end before Corey said good night. But watching Eloy play that song was
God
like
damn.
a treat, dude. You're like, wow, this guy's got fucking problems. Like,
Dude, and the actual main riff is incredible. It
it really is
good, dude.
It really is. Iowa, it's not that like I dislike it. I think my thing with Iowa, I really enjoy it as like a passive listen.
Yeah,
Like kind of like if you have it on doing something else. Like it provides a really good atmosphere. But it's
Yeah.
hard to go to it actively listening more than once. Like
it's a really good bass line.
to just
that he
sit
does.
there
Yeah,
and just
oh, yeah.
because it goes on and on and on. So you
Yeah.
kind of like it kind of is more about providing an atmosphere than it is like being a song where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put this on as a banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not like I hate it. I just it's like there's a time and place for it. I'll put it that way.
You know, for being so long, it didn't feel that long, but I mean, it's just like a song I wouldn't listen to all the time.
Yeah.
But I could jam it. Like it's solid. But
Yeah.
Scissors, I think, is just on a different
Yeah,
level.
I would
dude.
take Scissors for sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard? I believe they played a show in like Germany or somewhere in Europe. They were playing a show for the Iowa era, and they got all shit faced. They're all like fucked up, and I believe that they said they played like a 30-minute version of Iowa.
What the fuck?
Wow.
And then the crowd was pissed off. They just left. You know, like they played
Oh, I
like
bet,
one
yeah.
or two songs, and the second song was like a 30-minute version of Iowa. And it
Oh yeah, get the whole crowd out.
And
And
then,
then
yeah,
imagine that, dude.
Yeah, they were all pissed off at them because they were all.
Oh,
like,
I bet.
fucked
Could you
Yeah.
imagine being ready for like Slipknot
Yeah.
and you just get Iowa for 30 minutes? Yeah, you would be like,
up. Like, what's happening?
what? All right.
Dude, that's wild.
But have
dude.
you seen the old concerts of Scissors? They would I loved it because they would Clown would get like some lighter fluid and like he would set Joey's drums or
That's
Joey's
right.
his cymbals
Oh,
on fire.
okay. I
That's
didn't know it was
right.
that
Yeah.
song, so yeah, that's cool.
That's
And
right.
then he would set his little drum on fire too, and they're like,
Does he do? They don't do that on Disasterpieces, do they? I can't
no,
remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they play Scissors.
But I've seen I saw like some older clips that surfaced up of them setting stuff on fire on stage, and then
Yeah.
one of the stage crew was tackling Sid. Because like Sid was like actively trying to set stuff on fire.
Oh,
And he
yeah, I
attacked
have
him
seen
and
that
stuff.
one. Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell?
yeah.
They're like all out fighting on the stage
Yeah.
while the rest of the band's playing. It's
Yeah.
like it's insane.
Dude, that shit would never happen today. Like, no one would trust a band to go up like that look like
Yeah.
them to go up there with fucking kerosene or whatever.
Yeah.
That's fucking
You know,
crazy,
lighter
dude.
fluid and just set shit on fire.
Oh my
But
god.
never happen again.
Another one off topic, but kind of on the same with like little clips that resurfaced. Have y'all seen the one where they're playing in I think Cleveland? It's Mushroom Head's like hometown. They're playing over there, and then they start like cussing at the crowd because the people
shit.
are like like Mushroom Head Slipknot feud.
Oh, it's the
Yeah, that's right.
rivalry,
That's
yeah.
right. I
And
forgot
then
about all that.
I think Mick was like on the microphone telling them like cussing at them and everything, and then
What?
Jim goes in there and starts punching.
Oh,
like-
no shit. No, I haven't seen that
I guess
video.
I need the clip later.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
That's
I saw. I was
hilarious.
like, what the hell? Like they're like they're going hard back then.
Oh
Wow.
my god, dude! No, that's
It had
crazy.
some wild like older.
I
concerts.
forgot about that whole
Something.
beef between
Yeah,
Mushroom
it's a
Head and
weird
Slipknot.
beef.
Yeah,
I
because
wonder if it's still going.
no, I don't think so. I think they got over it. I would hope so. I mean,
Yeah,
they're like in their 40s, dude. I'm hoping they're not.
Nah, never forget.
Never forget.
For Scissors.
Mushroom Head's all right, dude, but they're definitely nowhere.
I personally can't get into them, dude.
they're nowhere
Yeah.
near as good as Slipknot.
No, maybe I gotta give them another chance.
But I think
can
the whole
listen
thing
to
was
it.
they were first with the masks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but
could be true.
it's all about the
Probably true.
music.
Yeah.
We're talking about, come on.
Give me the fucking.
The thing is, the
rest,
cheat
dude.
code is Corey and Joe. No, they have a lot. Slipknot has
There's a
a lot
lot
of
of
cheat
talent
codes.
in that
yeah.
band, dude.
A lot of talent. Yeah, very true. Because what was Joey's other band's name?
Vim?
No, it's freaking.
Is it Vim? No, not Vim.
it's, Murder Dolls.
Murder
right?
Dolls.
Yeah, that weird looking like.
No, but didn't they do
like?
Vermic or what?
Oh yeah, it was something with a
True.
V, right?
Yeah.
But the Murder Dolls were the ones. I don't know if you've heard this story. They were on like, oh my god, what is that fucking show?
Which one?
From like the early. They were on Dawson's Creek. Have you heard about this?
No. What
Really?
Oh my god! I wish I could put the clip behind us or something.
Yeah.
Joey talks about this story. I saw it in an interview, or maybe it was his bandmate was on a podcast talking about like, yeah, when they were trying to promote the Murder Dolls, they had us on an episode of Dawson's Creek, and we're just like playing in the background. I'm like, what the
That's
fuck?
hilarious,
like,
dude.
Dawson's Creek x Murder Dolls. Like,
That's
I gotta
amazing.
find that. I'll send it to both of y'all. It's
No, have y'all
hilarious.
seen the? I believe it's a movie called Cannonball. I never seen it, but in that movie, there's a scene of Slipknot playing, and they're like in Iowa era, but they're like playing on a stage like for like a crowd in the movie.
Oh,
no,
that's cool.
no.
But it's like the
Holy
scenes
shit,
panning
yeah.
around of like just like the character and stuff, and like showing the whole set piece, and you
Yeah.
see Slipknot just like going hard in the background.
That's
No shit.
fine,
What's it
dude.
called?
That's
Cannonball?
awesome.
Yeah, I think it's a movie called Cannonball.
I
No
never
shit.
heard of
Yeah, I've
that.
never heard of that.
Yeah,
That's
I saw it one time. I was like,
hilarious.
"What is this?" And you just see them in the background, like they're just in the background of the movie.
That's so random. That is hilarious. I gotta look that up. That's like Cannibal Corpse and fucking Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
or
Oh, yeah.
something.
I
Oh,
forgot
that's
about
Yeah,
iconic.
That's
Yes.
iconic.
But for a clip, could you play at I think it's like 140ish? It's whenever he starts singing for Scissors.
Okay.
It's my favorite. Just like his really quiet vocals, and it picks
Oh,
up. And
yeah.
140, right?
I think it should be around there. Yeah. With that bass, it sounds heavy there.
I know.
right here.
Oh my God.
Damn.
The contrast makes it so heavy.
I know. Oh yeah, dude. I take scissors any day over
Yeah,
that.
scissors.
dude.
Any day.
Easily.
Any day.
God damn.
Yeah, no, that's a great part to. Yeah, dude. In the, if you ever want to listen, I can fucking jack my sub up, dude, for that part.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, dude. That's like, I got that thing low, bro. I can get that dirty high if you want to.
Get it real dirty.
Oh my God, the sing. There we go. All right. We're at the end of the debate. JJ, give us the final score, dude.
Slipknot 8, Iowa 5.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay, it's
Very
closer than I
close,
thought.
yeah.
Yeah.
Closer than I thought. But
Oh, you think it was gonna be a blowout?
I'm not gonna lie,
Wow.
fellas. When I listened to both these back to back, I was thinking Slipknot. Slipknot got like 10 of mine.
Dude, I had
Like
a
I had
tough
it like
time,
10
bro.
to 3. I think, or if it was 13, yeah, 10 to 3.
I had a tough time. I actually almost picked Disasterpiece. Like I almost picked it.
Yeah, I was,
It was
close, but
yeah.
nah, I couldn't. I couldn't. Like, there's no way Disasterpiece could be better than Eyeless.
It's close. It was close.
No, I
though.
think like if you
Eyeless
go
is
back, I
awesome,
voted
yeah.
for like
Yeah.
10 or 11. Because
Well, you
dude,
picked Spit It Out over his Heretic Anthem.
oh, easy. Yeah, I think just like there's something about this. They just knocked it out of the park with this first record, dude.
Yes.
Like it might be nostalgia speaking, but like once you really dive into those last like 5 B-sides, like especially if you do like Prosthetics and Scissors, even if you don't, fucking Diluted, Only One, and what's the other one? No Life.
No Life,
Those
dude.
3
Yeah.
are fucking crazy
Yes,
good quality
yes.
wise. It's
Incredible.
amazing that they're on the first record and it's that consistent all the way through.
It's very
Whereas
consistent.
I like the later songs in Iowa, but they just don't hit me as hard as the A sides do, right? Like a lot of the, but I still think like People Equal Shit is probably one of the best songs they ever wrote. Like it's a great song, but
Yeah.
Slipknot, it's just so wild to me that. Like we talked about, they're so extreme, got so popular. But I think the one thing that they have is like, no matter their extremity, they still used a formula for songwriting that was pretty accessible, right? Like there's verse,
Yeah,
chorus,
yeah.
verse, chorus. A and B, the choruses, even if you scream them, were like catchy enough for people to sing along to.
Yeah.
And that's the most important.
Yeah.
And a lot of the
Yeah.
and the last point I'll make about this is I don't know if I can say this about all the bands that we do. But I think if you drop Slipknot, they've never been a band before, never happened. You drop their first album drops in 2025, they would be just as big. Like this is still sounds so
It's
modern.
very
to me.
unique. Yes,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
I
like
agree.
there's nothing like it. It would still be like the energy, everything about it's just miles above what's going on in metal right now. To be honest, you know,
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's a
think,
big hit.
it is, dude. There's a reason why they're this big.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
I think for these first 2 albums, his vocals are like insane, but it's because he's just pushing it out. Like,
Yeah.
he's not
He's
doing it
just
properly.
going
He's just
all
going
all of
in.
them, all of them
Yeah.
are playing as fucking hard as they can. You can hear it. Like there's an energy behind it that maybe nowadays the people would argue with the production because we do a lot of like shortcuts.
Yeah.
That maybe they wouldn't have done that, but my thing is if they released this version of it, it would still be a fucking smash
Yeah,
hit.
it's very raw.
Yeah, I
very,
agree.
Yeah, it's
No,
so
absolutely.
perfect. But yeah, a lot of bands got to get back to that. Take off the click, you know, take off the fucking programmed drums, get chaotic with it. Because the one thing with People Equals Shit too, with like Eloy when he covers it,
Yeah.
is one thing he puts on there. It's like, guys, this isn't to a click. Like Joey's tempos are variable. Like they're not set to a click. They're just fucking playing as a
Yes.
band. That's wild for the speeds that they're going.
Yeah, for
They're
all
going
like from
nuts,
back then
yes.
to like now that they've been just no click, right? Just it's all
They
based off.
they
of,
might have. I don't know. I don't know what they did later on in their career. They
Yeah.
might have with like with what's his name.
I know what with Jay they had trouble
Jay.
because he would kind of go like slow or fast and like
Yeah.
y'all seen those moments where they play Psychosocial and it's really fast.
Yes.
Yes, dude.
Oh, I remember seeing it
Yes.
live, and I'm like, dude, why the
It
fuck?
sounded off, man.
I thought that
Yeah.
was like a thing, like they wanted to do. I didn't understand, but
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, I'm excited to see Eloy hit it because it's like, bro, that riff needs to be a little bit slow.
Yeah.
like for that song. But it's tough
Exactly.
because I know he's trying to like play to what he thinks is what Slipknot fans want, which is like, let's be as fast as Joey was.
Yeah.
But Joey could groove,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean, with the quickness. So it was tough. But yeah, I don't know what they did later on in the career. But either way, both
Yeah.
these records solid. I think this is the right choice. Iowa, I still think is their second best record. They have what an amazing band, but nah, dude, that first Slipknot album is one of the greatest records.
It's one of
in
the
metal.
untouchables.
Yeah, it's one of the untouchables for sure. But yeah, any closing thoughts, Vaughn? Thank you for coming on again.
Yes, thank you.
We
man.
appreciate it. I know you're the number one maggot. We'll do another Slipknot debate when the new record comes out.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully sometime soon. But JJ, if they think Iowa's better than Slipknot, what's their opinion?
You're wrong. That's it.
Unfortunately. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe. We'll check it out on the next episode. We'll see you later.
Peace out, guys.